hardly any in there. I ate them.
I'm gonna twist my arm.
I ate them.
Okay, so we'll talk about. Let's talk about tamar and mince real quick. No. You know what?
By the time I realized it, I was like, damn.
Fucking these chips up. Are good. I'm hungry. It was an intermission.
Intermission
We
and
hungry.
nap time. Wish I had enough.
I'm looking super ready.
I stole the last bag of Doritos. We did looking for more.
Man, these Doritos are good.
Right? I don't think I've ever had that kind.
I think I'm just starving.
I'm at the point where I'm in the driving to Taco Bell. Which is not what I like to do.
I go to
It's
McDonald's
too late to
one
cook.
night. I was so desperate. I did chicken nuggets and they were so good.
When you're hungry,
I know when you're hungry, everything tastes like a damn steak. I don't eat steak. It just seems like it'll be good. It does. It smells good.
it does smell good.
I don't eat it, but it just smells good.
You gotta run out
Did you get the
of.
tamar story on video? I gotta tell you.
Kinda. You can tell it.
Hmm?
What's the story? Yeah, the tamar.
You got it, right?
The what? Some of it.
You get
Not
the-
really.
No?
Oh, no. The tamar story? No.
Yeah.
No, you gotta tell that again if you're gonna talk about it.
I'm full.
I'm full.
That's what I'm saying.
How are you full? Okay.
Hot topics! We take. It's late.
Okay.
Oh, so she's like, I'm looking at you, you looking at me, I'm looking at you.
Tamar story. All right, so.
You get late and delirious, I swear. Remember we used to do that?
Yes.
We used to get late and just be cracking up.
In the middle of the
Want
night.
some more chips?
Funny.
I'm good, thank you so much.
Just a nigga on the side with some chips. Oh,
Hey.
I appreciate it.
this is so good. Hilarious.
Okay.
It's right there. Want some juice?
Negroes just having chips and juice.
Okay. So for tonight's hot topic, you have a story about.
Yeah, I have a story about Tamar and Vince. Tamar's mom, Evelyn Braxton, went on a talk show called Sister Circle. And on that show, she pretty much went into... She pretty much went into detail about how when she lived with them, she woke up at like 3 in the morning and she heard some rumbling in the kitchen. And she said allegedly, well, she didn't say allegedly, I'm saying allegedly, that Vince was assaulting her daughter. She jumped in, of course.
Really?
Yep, she jumped in and she said that, you know, she was just like, hey, that's not what we're doing here. And she said he turned on her. She tried to keep it as light as possible. She didn't go into graphic detail, but when she said she ran up the stairs from that point, put a chair underneath the door.
That's saying something.
When somebody said they turned on you, she's pretty much, you know what that means.
Right.
Now, I hope he didn't do nothing super crazy, but she ran upstairs and put a chair under the door. And held the baby all night because she said she was scared for the baby too. I was like, geez.
I hope I wonder if she called the police. Did she say anything like that? Because at that point, you've left your daughter downstairs.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It's not funny. But I was thinking the same thing. I was like, okay, you ran upstairs
to protect yourself
and left with the baby. Which
is good.
Which is good.
Protect the baby, but get your daughter too.
Right, unless, okay, I thought about that too. But then I was thinking when she said he turned on her, was he chasing her up the stairs and then that was a diversion and then maybe Tamar ran and left and went. Maybe he's like turned on her, forgot about Tamar, and then went up to chase her and then Tamar maybe could have got away.
Sounds scary.
It sounds super duper scary. It sounds super scary.
It sounds like an animal, like a wild animal basically.
It sounds like what she said it's almost like that's what he may have turned into, allegedly. This is like all what she's saying. And then they caught the sisters at the airport, the paparazzi, and they were asking, hey, like, what do you think about Tamar's divorce? And normally, when the paparazzi catches the Braxton sisters, they don't have much to say. But they were all speaking up like, it's gonna come out, it's gonna come out.
Oh, so everybody has witnessed this in some way.
Mm-hmm. And they're saying, like, the sisters told the paparazzi, oh, you guys will see. It's all gonna come out.
Really?
They said that.
So my first thought was, I hope that everything is true and that Vince isn't, his name's Vince, you said.
Yep.
I hope that Vince isn't being targeted.
But
with everybody having something to say,
I know, it starts hard.
It starts to sound true.
It's hard when everybody's saying something about you, and then, you know,
and sisters do band together though, right?
That's true. And family does band together.
Family does.
Too. So it's kind of like, you know, 6 against 1, which is kind of sad because he before has came out and said, he not recently, but the first time when the sisters were saying, oh, he did something to her, he was saying he was denying it. Okay. Now he's not saying much at all, but I mean he denied it at first. But yeah, so it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's a scary situation. Hopefully, you know, she's out of that. It sounds like she is.
Yeah, it sucks if somebody lies about that because you just never know. People do lie about crazy stuff. They do. Remember when, I know this is like reality show stuff, but at the end of the day, it really happened and it was on camera, even though it was a reality show. But remember when, I don't know if you watched The Housewives of Atlanta at all?
I don't. I miss everything on TV.
I haven't watched it this season, but last season, Phaedra had lied, just literally made up a lie out of thin air.
Was it obvious when you were watching the show that it was a lie, or did you have to learn later that it was a lie?
It sounded true, but thinking about Candy's character, you're like, this has to be a lie. Okay. That's like me saying, oh, Brandi is on drugs. I'm like, yeah, right. You're like, you know, somebody's saying that to me, and I'm like,
right.
Like they sound like, oh my God, like you almost want to, but you're like, there's no way, because you know the person.
Right, exactly.
Like Candy doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke, she doesn't do any drugs, but yet Phaedra said she drugged somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a heavy claim.
And that was the whole thing. That's why she got kicked off. She literally got kicked off the show because that's a heavy allegation. You can go to jail.
Absolutely.
So,
slander.
Yeah, exactly. So she got kicked off the show for that. So
and speaking of going to jail, it reminds me of Cyntoia Brown. That is a very sad situation, and I understand that it happened many, many years ago. But it's resurfacing. And
wait, how long has she been in jail right now?
Since, I want to say 2004.
What?
Yes, she was 16 years old. I could be wrong on the dates, but my understanding is that when she was 16 years old in 2004, she had, and you know the story? Yeah. She had killed the man who had basically
bought her,
yeah. She had been in a sex trafficking ring, was sold to this man, and he had been abusing her on a regular basis. And at one point, she thought that he was going to continue to abuse her or do something aggressive towards her, and she pulled out a gun and shot him. Fought for her life, basically, and has been in jail since 2004, with 60 years to go.
That is a sad story.
It really is. And where's the justice system when you can't even defend yourself in a life or death situation?
She was tried as an adult. Mind you, she was 16, so that's the crazy part.
Exactly.
That's the crazy part.
Our justice system is a little backwards and needs to be addressed.
Yeah, it's crazy. And oh, did you hear about a lot of people are trying to investigate this, like celebrities like Kim Kardashian?
Yes.
Said she's going to get her lawyer on it.
Good.
But I wonder, how did this story even resurface? Like,
I was wondering the same thing. It came out of nowhere. I mean, at least from our point of view, it came out of nowhere. But I'm happy that it did.
Yeah, I'm happy that it came. But I think with all this stuff going on, like with the police and like just stuff, you know, a lot of stuff is just starting to come up. Like a lot of stuff has been swept under the rug, and like it's starting to resurface now because this stuff has been going on, but like I said, swept under the rug. So all this stuff needs to be addressed. Everybody, at the end of the day, what's done in the dark will come to light. People, you're going to get exposed. I don't care if it's 10, 20, 30 years.
It's true.
You're going to get exposed, period. So
it's true.
It's what it is. So that's a sad story, though.
Hopefully she'll get her day and we'll be able to get out sooner than...
Yeah.
She deserves to live her life.
I know, that's sad, man. That's sad. Could you imagine, like, being abused by somebody, you fighting for your life, and then going to jail? Like, that is like...
And you're only 16, so all you know is turmoil. That's it. That's all you know. It's to suffer in turmoil.
Well, I pray that she gets out
And on a lighter note, she did get her AA while she was in jail, and she is studying for her bachelor's.
Oh, that's good.
She's able to stay at least as positive as she possibly can, I guess.
That's good. Wow, that's dope. You know what? I feel like I just know that she's going to get out because they're saying she's not supposed to be paroled till she's 69. But I feel like she's going to get out soon. And I feel like she's going to really inspire people with her story. And like, this all happened for a testimony, basically.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? She'll have a bachelor's degree. She can go out and talk to people like this it's going to be a good thing. So it seems crazy because we all go through stuff and everything seems so crazy. But in the end, you know,
hopefully she will have
it'll be this story.
Yeah.
So prayers to go out to her and her family.
Absolutely. Yep. Well, like, subscribe, stay tuned for more hot topics.
Like and subscribe.
Whew.
Instagram.
Oh, my Instagram is Miss Laila Lopez, MSLailalapez.
And mine is Brandi Jackson, Brandi with an I, Brandi Jackson 82.
Yay! Woo!